Greetings and welcome back to my channel. I have been busy, busy, a little bit busy, I would say. I've been having a time. First of all, Christmas with my family, with my parents, with my niece, my husband, my daughter. It was actually really fun. I quite literally enjoyed myself. I had an incredible time with them. I feel like I always have an incredible time around the holidays, and I feel like the older my parents get, the more and more I enjoy them. So I'm just so grateful to them that they came. But we are in sunny St. Thomas. Why are we in St. Thomas on January 1st of 2026, you ask? Kennedy boy came home and realized that she'd been to the south of France, Paris, London, and I think that's all for the entire year. And she knows what it's like to be a college student. She was like, I want to go somewhere warm. And while I thought I had the energy to go to Senegal or Ghana, I was like, I really don't have the energy. And I also feel like in order to have a really great time for the cost, I really want to plan those out. And this was a last minute trip. And so we came to St. Thomas. I'm so happy to be here. We are staying for a couple of days at Secret Harbor Resort. And then we're headed to the Westin, okay? I don't know, this kind of feels like an Airbnb, but it's great for two people, okay? Let me take you on a tour. So it's perfect for two people. First of all, get into the Tom Fords, all right? Tom Ford, oh, how could I forget? I got a slick back, okay? I got a slick back, again, unplanned. Press on nails, listen, you gotta put a little something together, okay? This is the bed that's right next to the kitchen, okay? That's how it's done. This is the bed right next to the kitchen. Don't worry, we won't be using the kitchen, okay? Don't worry. The only person that cooks on vacation is my husband. These are our coats that we brought from New York. It was literally snowing this morning in New York. It was quite literally snowing boots. This is our kitchen area. This is our little mini bar. This is what y'all was just sitting on. Yes. Okay, paper towel rack. Let me put this back. But this is such a cute little, look at that for the little corner aesthetics. Not that phone. That phone is from something out of the 1990s. Don't ask me how I know, okay? She's an older girl, all right? Yeah, we just got in. We're an hour ahead, New York time. I wouldn't mind a nap. I think Kennedy is like her dad. She's hiding from me, but got her. There's the gorgeous doll, the precious little baby. Okay, and matching luggages are matching. You can only see
everything's pink.
Everything's pink. Yeah, the bathroom's really cute. This will suffice for a couple of days. It's all about the shades, Miss Thing. I got my curly ponytail in my luggage. Okay, hello. Throw on pony, little throw on pony. But Kennedy's hair is so fab, girl. Get into Kennedy's hair. Okay. Yes, darling. We're giving a view. Okay, I need to redo this. No face, no case. I actually brought some extra edge control, because my edge is already said absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. I feel like I'm gonna just put a little powder on it. I don't know what it is. The people were saying the Natasha Denona concealer was better than the Hourglass. Y'all lied. That was a lie. This continues to crease on me. Like, am I okay? No, I'm not okay. And this looks not good on me. And I'm charging whoever told me to do that. No. Well, to be fair, it was once again, I was listening to a young person give advice on makeup, and I shouldn't have been doing that. Because that is a fool's error, okay? I don't have a young person's face, so I don't know why I was listening to that. They were like, oh, it's so moisturizing. Because you know, they say that elder people, such as myself, have dry skin underneath your eyes. It gets drier, so you're not supposed to put as much powder and all this stuff under there. And I'm just like, okay. So I was like, oh, I can have a moisturizing concealer. Girl, that stuff was cracking. Now, I do recommend the Augustina's Botter and Victoria Beckham. It's probably like $60. Go with the Hourglass. I do recommend it, but it just costs so much. You know what I'm saying? It's a good concealer. It's just like, it's not necessary if you don't. You know what I mean? I like it, but I'm sure you can get better out there. But my go-to concealer is usually Too Faced and Hourglass. Those are the two, okay? Those are the two. Really nothing else. Wait a minute, where's my stuff? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, Kennedy's got new things, guys. I'm all in Kennedy's business. Is what? What do you mean? Want a hole in it? You can still wear it and you can... Oh, I was gonna say you can just put a little tie. You burnt the dress. That dress is my dress, mind you. Where is my... Oh, I need a little bit of... This is me trying not to do a full face. Or redo my whole face and just like... Baby, let me tell you something. Something about that House Labs bronzer. I'm in the shade Deep. I think it's a deeper one than this. It's so good. It's a good one. I'm going to put some shades on anyway. But sometimes it takes my skin a little longer to get adjusted to the Caribbean. Like, because it wants to dry. Because it was just in dry. But I'm in the Caribbean. So now it's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might be in this thing. See? A little blurring. These brows. Actually, the sun is about to set. So I'm like, actually, it's probably more important to get pictures than it is for me to fix this eyebrow. Hopefully this is my, oh. I just stabbed my Westin Atelier. I'm finna smooth right over it. This is my little gold. You know, who are you on vacation if you don't have random gold specks? You know, it's like, were you on vacation? Probably not. You were just lying and saying you were. Gassing it. Gassing it. Oof. See, this ponytail ain't gonna work because my scalp already itching. Okay, my scalp already itching. I gotta pull it together. Ooh. I look like one of those old people who always be having their hair in a ponytail. Okay, y'all. This is the Andreyama dress. Ken. I need you to snap this. Ooh, this is cute.
Very cute.
Oh, she's trying to get in the video. Get that, girl. Help the doll. It's really not snatching me up as I thought it would be. Give me. Now I can't thinking this is a photo. This is a video. Video. Okay, dolls. This is my outfit. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. This is the Andreyama dress. Actually, let me try to show it this way. It's so stunning. I've wanted this dress since the Andreyama trip, and it's been sold out ever since. And like the trip to Anguilla, which was like 9 months ago, and it is so perfect. I love that it has pockets. I just paired it with my Birkin, child. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna throw the Birkin, okay? I love these earrings. They're from Kuwait. These shades are from this brand called Air. I think it's called Air. I don't know. I got them from Shop. But here's the gag. Don't look at the face. The faces. I messed these up because I had my little press-on glue on it. Also, why my bag look kind of squished? I need to reshape my bag. I need to put my stuff in there. Yeah, but this is my outfit. We're just going... It's technically dinner, but it's our lunch, you know? Well, it's gonna be our lunch and dinner because it's all we have in catch. I think I need to bring my card because I believe I have to pay because, yeah. But this is cute. Fab outfit. Big mama, no kid. Big mama, no kid. We have a hater once again. Y'all notice one thing about Kennedy and Mr. B? They say hating. What's the...
No, we're into facts.
Oh.
We're into honesty.
Oh, they love to burst my bubble. The girls, they
It's
say
okay.
that. No. It's, they say you supposed to be, you know, they say I am who I think I am and things of that nature.
Yeah. It's okay to be whimsical and confident, but we don't need to tell lies.
Oh, what's the lie that I was telling? Okay, I'll confess to the people. I was telling Kennedy back in the day, I really used to have me a rack. In my mind, it was something there. Now, have I ever put on a bra beyond a A cup? Well, I feel like it's been times I've wore a B cup.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. That could have been a lie that I was telling myself. Oh, let's get over, honey. The cars are coming. They're stepping on mother's neck. Oh. Well. They trying to run me off the road. I know that's right. Okay. Look at Ken. She's staking out a little location for me to take pictures. And she know I got 5 pictures in me. Look at Ken. Whenever you see the slow walk, that's when you know they want some photos. Okay, let me see. Let me try to take some photos, guys. Go back down. She has to listen to me. When oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah, you see the use. Ah. You got to poke the butt out. And please, you messing with this hair. Is sending me. Poke the leg out. You gotta get the people. Okay. You wanna go viral? Oh, you're gonna like these because you love an iPhone at night. If she doesn't do anything else, she's gonna do an iPhone at night. And there we have it, guys. Yeah. Give the people demure. The people wanna see demure. And on that note, mommy's done. Love you. Oh, Ken, where the key at? Oh, it's in the pocket. I was finna say. Now, what's our room number? We leaving in 3 days. We going to the Westin. This was cute. We're going to the Westin. Yeah. We've made it back to the room. And now we have to deal with the immediate review of the photos. I forgot that I needed to post my video today. My YouTube Closet Confessions that I did. It is about this guy. He did a video talking about classism in the Black community. And I'm just like... why do y'all blame everything on Black women? Why is it always Black women's fault for every single thing all the time? And I'm sure the same exists within the white community. It's always white women's fault. I'm just like, I'm just over it. I'm just over it. It's like, can y'all find something else to talk about? For the love of God, by golly. Why can't they just be interesting by themselves? Why can you not be interesting without having a consistent and perpetual critique of Black women? There's so many things that you can say about men. Why does the critique have to be women? I literally just don't get it. I honestly and truly don't get it. I also have some invoices to look at. It's January 1st. I got like a few invoices. Some of my invoices got paid. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, dance break. Hello. I got a few things I need to do. But I'm so excited to be here because I have absolutely nothing on my agenda. And tomorrow's Friday after a holiday, which is perfect. So I have like a few days before nobody expects anything of me, right? Like nobody's going to be, well, I mean, sure, people would like to probably get content from me, but I don't have to really post anything until Monday. And I'm just loving that for me. So good night, y'all. I'll see you in the morning. See you in the morning. I smell like mosquito. I need to get in the shower for about an hour. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I have my scarf on because we're going to work out and we are in a Black country. Hello. And I'm not taking the scarf off. Okay. These people know what it is. Let's go work out. Okay, we are going down to the pool and this is my outfit. This is my swimsuit. I feel like I've worn this swimsuit a bajillion times. I just paired it with my yellow skirt from Kai Collective. And I have on my yellow Hermes sandals. And don't worry, I'm taking the scarf off. I finally attached my ponytail. Yeah. Okay, this is the top. It's super cute. I love this top. So cute. This perfume is so good. It literally smells like the beach. Like, what? What? No, those shoes are cute. Oh, those are mine. I'm talking about those shoes are cute. That's the baby doll back there, guys. When I tell y'all this ponytail is holding on by a thread, literally. Oh, that's okay. It's cute. This is what Kennedy ordered, guys. It's so much better than mine. Look at what I ordered. Oh, a couple chicken wings. well. It doesn't look well. The beach really did win this round, because what? Look at the hair. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It was worth it. It was 100% worth it. I already have my dress out for today, which is Diatima. I actually got it at the Diatima sample sale, which I'm super excited about. And then I got my little my little Dior bag. That's gonna be cute for dinner, which we're probably just gonna go to dinner in like 5 minutes. We've been eating at the same place. I guess we could leave. Let me see if I can find a different location. Only thing is, you have to find a place to eat, and then you have to, you know, you have to pay for that. Wait, it looks like it's raining. Is it raining? If it's raining, that actually, we literally just came back in here, and if it's raining, we just missed the rain. Look at that look. I need to get ready for dinner, or like have like some dinner snacks. This is my Diatima dress, and it like goes up, but I'm like, it's so casual and chill here. I feel like I should save this for a night at the Westin, because I feel like it's so cute, and I feel like the Westin gives those vibes. I don't know. I feel like I should think about it and maybe wear something a little bit more casual. This is so cute. I mean, I could even wear it like this as a skirt. Oh, that's another cute way to wear it. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, while I figure out what I'm going to do for dinner as the sun is setting, I want to talk about something that's been irritating me, like specifically as a progressive woman. It's just like, I feel like so much of the like marriage and relationship content which I engage in, especially calls and confessions, is starting to get really red pill. Does that make sense? It's like I am, and I feel like other progressive women are trying to have conversations with girls and women about the nuances of marriage, about patriarchy, about all these things, right? And so that they're aware that those systems don't just crumble just because you get married, right? And that like there is so much of marriage is deeply rooted in religion, like, and if you don't have a critical analysis on religion, right, like there's just so many nuances, and it's important for women to have these discussions, I believe, publicly, and to be open and to be honest, and to talk about some of the ways that, you know, men disadvantage women, just like proximity, right? But then to me, it's like, it's such a thin line, because right on over the line, which goes into traditionalism, conservatism, and red pill and alt-right, and then ultimately like right-wing content, is quite literally like, you know, hypergamy, and, you know, then people get super like racist or internalized racism against like black men specifically. I talk about black men critically because I'm talking about the black community, not because I have an axe to grind against black men. I think there's something wrong with black men, no. But like some of these women, they don't like black men. It is very clear, right? Like they have an axe to grind, like, and it's just like, I want to continue to talk about it, but I just don't want to lend to a very toxic culture that puts women on a pipeline to the alt-right. You know what I mean? Like, where do we draw the line? I feel like I need to be the final stop. It always circles back, you know? And it's like, it's just like the whole like baby mama content where people talk bad about baby mamas. It's like, I've said this before and people disagree with me, just like when I spoke out about the Cardi B thing. People don't understand that when you talk about a baby mama, like when you talk about women as if they like knowingly decided to be with a man and and they knew he was going to be a horrible person because you decided to get married before that one very tiny decision, still misogynistic, right? You blaming her for a man's decision for something that a man did. They're in an ideal world, guys. This is about to sound groundbreaking, but in an ideal world, you shouldn't need to marry a man in order for him to be a good father. Do y'all understand that? That's the actual conversation that we should be having. And I know we don't live in the ideal world, and so it's important to talk to women about all the ways that they can mitigate risk when it comes to being with men, and right, like if he's not prepared for marriage, then he's not prepared for fatherhood. But do you know how many men will marry women? I mean, this is like the HBCU game. There are so many men who meet all the very basic characteristics and standards, and then they are able to be F-boys because they hide under these standards. And we think that we're protecting ourselves just because they're a provider and they're this and they're that. And they're still really bad people, right? And so it's about holding men accountable for all the ways that they're misogynistic and problematic to women. And yes, privately and in some spaces talk about some better ways that women can make decisions. But the issue can't always lead back to it's a woman's fault. It's a woman's fault. Oh, she's a baby mama. She's this, she's that, she's da 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 da. It's her. She wanted to do that. A man can't make me. It's a misogynistic world out here. It's a very, very misogynistic world. And I'm just like, literally, I was laying in the bed flat thinking about like, you can't even have open and honest conversations because then they're going to lead straight back to the dumpster. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What would I do if I didn't love you, babe? And what would I do if I didn't love you, baby? What would I do? In a turn of events, we have decided we're not going to dinner. We're just going to go downstairs to the little convenience store and get some snacks. Failed mission, guys. Failed mission. The store apparently closes. The man said it closes at 5, but the door said it closes at 6. It's 6:09 or something. But we did get, look at what we got from Kennedy. We got some lemonade. Lemonade. We got something. Something's better than nothing. I had to pay $15 for 2 faucet lemonades. Good morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful day in the Caribbean. It's actually really nice. I'm just waiting on Kennedy. She's getting dressed. I believe we're gonna transition rooms today. But first we need to get some breakfast. I need to live like this every day. I will say this. Somebody commented on my Instagram and was like, what am I running from that I need to constantly be on vacation? And there is this idea that because people go on vacation frequently, they're running from something, or that like I don't have the life that I want, or like all of these memes are like I want to build a life I don't need a vacation from. This is my life. Hello. This actually is my life. Being away, being on holiday, exploring is a part of my personality. Yeah, it's a part of my identity. It is actually who I am as a person, and I feel good and whole and well, and I don't feel like there's anything that I'm running from, or, you know, it's just like, this is what I love, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And it, like, we have to stop believing that it's something that is wrong that is driving people to do things, and like reposition our thinking. That sometimes people are drawn to things, a lot of times people are drawn to things because they are attracted to it, because it brings them joy. Maybe they're chasing the high and the joy and the energy. And I just feel like this is who I always was when I was younger. I just didn't necessarily have the resources to do it. But I used to hop in the van with my uncle and like go to Indiana. I would like go with my aunt to outlet shop, you know, with $100 in my pocket that I saved up. Like, this is who I always was, you know? And it just appears to be on a grander scale or more frequently because I have more resources. That's literally it. I love to travel. I absolutely love it. I will say I have not been to a new country in a while. I've not been to a new destination in a while. I feel like the last new place that I went to was a year ago, which was Antigua and Barbuda, and that was the last, I believe that was the last new place that I've been to. But most places that I've traveled to, I've been to before. Like all the places I went to in 2025, I've been to before. But that's why I wish there were more, like, there are a lot of women, specifically black women, who travel, especially black women in their 30s and 40s, who travel, but like, especially solo and frequently. I just wish it was like the norm. You know, it's like we have made this like assumption in the Black community that Black women having a bachelor's degree is the norm, when I believe it's only like 30% of Black women have a bachelor's degree, which is great and like astronomically higher than it was even 15 years ago. But it's not the norm. 70% of Black women don't have a degree at all. And that's over the age of 25. Like 70% of Black women don't have a degree. I think that's growing in ways that are beautiful and amazing and incredible. But, you know, parts of these experiences that we all have, I have, y'all have, it may be frequent in our spaces and our circles, but then somebody on the internet reminds you that it's not frequent at all, and that you are privileged to even engage and partake in this type of, you know, behavior and these type of patterns and these type of habits. And so always be appreciative. I'm always appreciative every time I get on an airplane and it lands safely. I'm always appreciative. Do I side-eye and scrunch my nose when people ask me questions that seem weird to me? Yes. But then on further reflection, I get it. Like, I understand, right? Like, I get it. I totally get it. For some young women asking me, they're asking me because I'm a proof point for them. I'm a possibility model. I am what they see is like, oh, this is possible. I can do many things. I can be many people. I can be all kinds of, a different kind of mother. I can be this kind of mother. I can be this type of woman. I can be this type of energy filler. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? I think when women my age and older, are you well? You can't be well. You can't be well that you would say it in a negative tone. And then some people say it in a curious tone and that are my age. I think they're saying it because they're just skeptical and it's not a part of their reality. But we all have vastly different realities. Okay? Period. Let's see, where's my child, honey? Where is Kennedy? Nugget, you ready? She hates when I call her Nugget. Okay, this is my outfit of the day. This skirt is from La Pointe. I got it in a like sample set. It's another fringe moment. I love, it's so cute. I just feel like it's so cute. And then I'm wearing a bikini top today, which is from Issa Boulder. Is it Issa Boulder? Issa Boulder. But yeah, and then little jewelry. Golden skin, little Augustine's butter tinted on the skin. Yeah. It's actually so beautiful out here. God, I'm addicted to the weather. I am absolutely addicted to the weather. Get into this glow. Y'all, this is Vaseline. Okay, like the Vaseline body gel. And it hasn't even ruined my clothes and I put it on before I put the clothes on. What? Yeah, 10 out of 10. The United States government just struck Venezuela last night. It's only January 3rd. I think it's January 3rd. It might be January 4th. It's January 3rd. The year just began and we're already dealing with issues. Oh my gosh. I was talking to the lady at the gift shop today and she was talking about how there are all of these fighter jets here because I think we are the closest U.S. territory to Venezuela. When I was in Nigeria, he wanted to attack Nigeria. Now I'm here, he's trying to attack. Free us. Free the Americans. Okay, we have changed rooms to be closer to the beach. This is literally right on the beach. It's cute. It's like a bigger space. So the other one was a studio. This is technically a 1-bedroom space. I don't know if I would recommend this facility. I think it's good for last minute, but they have some updates. They need some updates. Okay, the standard is not that high. Yeah, I mean, it's cute for what it is. Okay, cute little bedroom. All right, cute little bathroom, but it's giving 80s. What is that? What is that? What is that? So, but you know what? It's very spacious for me and my daughter, which is, I like that. You know, it's spacious for me and Ken. Okay, I need to go back downstairs to the beach. And the beach is quite literally down the steps. So that's what I like. The other room was ocean view. This is beach front. I can literally walk to Kennedy in 2 seconds. So the airspace has been canceled. They have canceled all flights coming in and out of St. Thomas. Why? Because St. Thomas is the U.S. territory closest to Venezuela. And Trump has bombed Venezuela and taken their president last night. And so the flights are canceled. My flight right now, because I don't leave until 3-4 days. We've been here for 3 days. I think we're here like 7 days. So right now our flight is just showing as a warning. But I just feel sorry for people who are stranded here in the Caribbean. I mean, this is a great place to be stranded, but imagine if you have to go to work. Imagine if you have something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if you have something to do and you are stuck here. Monday, January 5th, is in a few days, in 2 days. Tomorrow is Sunday, the 4th. A lot of people are going back to work on January 5th, and they are stuck right now. Okay? There are no hotel rooms. They are trying to figure out what to do, where to go, and I just feel really sorry for them because they are essentially stuck in the Caribbean. Like, what? That's insane. But right now, so far, that is not our fate. My daughter was like, how are you feeling? And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling fine. I think the situation politically is like unfortunate. It is weird. It is like he has totally, like, it is beyond just like invading a sovereign nation. Like, this is a war crime. This is an act of war. This is like totally, this is insane. Okay, no matter how unpopular that president is, to enter a country like a thief in the night and steal their president and his wife, that's one thing. The other thing is that this is so disruptive to the entire region. Fishermen, to people who have to rely on packages. Somebody, I'm sure, passed away yesterday. Somebody was born yesterday. Like, there are so many things that are happening and have to continue to happen. And people have to go to work. Somebody's on their last dime. And like, it's so much going on. And it is so disruptive to people's lives. Like, it is ultimately the most disruptive to Venezuelans. But it is so disruptive to people's lives. I feel lucky and privileged that my flight was not booked for today or tomorrow, because those are the people that are going to suffer major. And what happens in crisis like this, I don't know if y'all have ever been in a situation like this. I was in Haiti during an uprising, and all flights were grounded, and it took me like 4 or 5 days to get out. They continue to rebook flights, rebook your flight. Just imagine if you booked with like a third party. There's just so many different variables, and a lot of times most Americans, they only have enough for the vacation that they saved for, and maybe like 1 day. They don't have like 3, 4, 5 days to be sitting somewhere, especially when people bring their whole family, you know? So I just think about that. I think about people whose weddings are this week, whose weddings are tomorrow, whose parents are stuck in the United States. It's just really unfortunate. And this continues to be a reason why people should not be invested in this president and this administration, okay? This is a mess. This is beyond just a minor inconvenience to some people. This is highly disruptive, and it is life-changing. Shouts out to the millennials, okay? I'm a millennial, and we have lived through so many life crises. Like, we're tired, free us, help us. Girl, not that's Kennedy in the background yelling and screaming. She's in the bedroom because she's watching Stranger Things with her father. I think it's the Stranger Things finale. They're on FaceTime watching the show together. Love that for them. They do that often. So she was at the beach and she was like, oh, I need to watch Stranger Things with Daddy. So she's watching Stranger Things with Daddy. And I'm sitting out here like, why is Trump so disruptive? Consistently, perpetually, problematic. I would use other words, but I don't want to get blocked. This dress The sun looks incredible. But this dress is from J-Lux label. I got it a while ago. It is sticking to my body. At first I thought it was sticking to the Spanx. I also ironed it and it's still wrinkled. I'm like, I don't think we can do this one. Right? Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this dress from Nia Thomas. It is a black brand. She is so incredible. She makes all these like really classic pieces. This is in a size small. The only thing about it is like the more I pull the top, the looser it gets, which is like perfect when you gain weight, but like I never gain weight in my boobs, so problems. I also love the length. I love that it's like not too dressy, even though this is like the dressy part of the resort we're staying at, but like, girl, they don't dress up. And I really didn't feel like doing a lot anyway, so I think this is perfect. It's just like, clearly she tried, clearly she knows where she's going, but like, you know, it's very effortless, allegedly. Yeah, I love this dress. It's so good, and it has like such a perfect length. Yeah. Dinner sunset with my lovey. Mr. B's twin in more ways than one, guys. Oh, that dinner was surprisingly very nice. And this dress did hold up, so that's great. Now I need to get ready. I'm ready for the day. I'm using my Bioderma wrap. You know what? A girlfriend of mine was like, would you let Kennedy be a content creator? First of all, we're way past let. Let is extreme. I don't think I have the control now. Did I raise my daughter to want to be a content creator? No. Did I encourage her to be a content creator? No. I think there was a point when I first started making money from creating content where I was like, oh, you should do this as like a side thing, but never as like, you should just go into it. I know for some people, you know, I feel like there are so many content creators that are like, this is a job, this is a career, y'all are disrespecting their job, this is a job, this is a job, this is a job. Like, yes, it's a job. Yes, it's a job. Yes, it's a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a career. The reason why I wouldn't necessarily encourage my daughter to put all her eggs in a content creator basket is because I just think that nobody should be as visible as a lot of people become visible because of social media. I think it's too much access. I think people just have far too much access to one individual. Now, I feel like I'm able to maintain boundaries. I feel good about what I share because I started creating content later in life. And I just think that's what helped me. I honestly do. I think that it's hard to start young and to be sane. Listen, I know people out there are gonna be like, no, I know someone, like, you wonder why a lot of the OG content creators barely share anything anymore, because like after you've been so publicly scrutinized, like after people just they feel entitled to like publicly criticize you because they want you to know, like they want to hurt your feelings. Why would any parent want that for their child? And I know a lot of the young content creators, girls, are like, yeah, but I'm an entrepreneur. I get to control my own time. I don't have to ask a boss for this. There are worse things in life than asking a boss for PTO. You know, like my daughter has been to over 50 countries. I don't think she would be missing out because she only got 4 weeks of PTO. Or I want her to do whatever she wants to do, but I wouldn't encourage her to have this kind of visibility. And you can just start off small with the intention of staying small, and you just never know how this thing blows up. Also, the internet loves like lighter skinned, privileged, you know, black girls. We just gotta be honest, right? Like there is some, like in some people's mind, that's literally what soft girl is, right? And they play like this very colorist game. And I think having a light-skinned daughter, I just want her to be much more substantive than that. And I think that's what helped me. I honestly think that's what helped me, is that I was able to establish my level and layer of substance outside of social media. Sorry, you're not gonna like that, but that's the truth. I mean, as someone who creates fashion content and has yet to put comment, shop, comment, like, comment, whatever to get the link. I haven't done direct links yet. I literally, like, I have to start doing it. There's just no other way at this point to maintain an Instagram account without doing it. I'm like, it's e-bagging. It's dry bagging. I know I need to get over it. But it's like, God, I'm like, is this a pyramid scheme? Like, what's going on? This is content creating. Like, link in bio, link in bio, link in bio. If you don't link the outfit, like this dress, there's probably no link for this dress. But somebody is going link, 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 link. Not because now people are asking for it because they want to buy it, because they want it for their special occasion. That's how it started off. I'm telling you for experience, because I was a person who obviously was a consumer of content, and that's why I engaged in the content. Side note, this Dior Capture Le Serum, link in bio. Y'all know I'm gonna forget the link. If I don't do anything else, I'll forget the link on YouTube. It's so good. It's the Dior Capture Le Serum. I'm sure it's expensive too, guys. I'm sorry. You know what's not expensive and so worth it? Oh my God, the L'Oreal Tripeptides Age Defying Serum. I don't think it's a dupe for Caudalie. They both had this white, like thing. This is more for like dark spots and hyperpigmentation. This is just an overall, like if you cannot afford expensive skincare, get this L'Oreal Peptides. Get you some L'Oreal serum, okay? Get that first and foremost and see how that works. Like, this is the starter pack. I'm trying to tell y'all that the rich mom still uses, okay? People be like, what? Okay, tell me about the starter pack. They like, well, I'm in the starter pack. The L'Oreal, I've been telling y'all. I know I need to link it so y'all don't forget which one. I think YouTube there could be like a link on YouTube, like directly from YouTube. If I can figure out how to do that. Oh, I can ask Kennedy to help me. She's good with technology. I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age. Skincare feels so good. Like after a long day, why do people not want to do their skincare? Well, I should be honest, because when I was young, I didn't want to sit in there. I mean, because I used to have long days, because I used to be out, girl. Not really a lot, but I had some days. But I've never been like a person that goes outside all the time. Let me tell y'all, the Augustinus Bader, the serum, this is not the starter pack. This is the premium pack, okay? This is for the girls, okay? This is for the heavy hitters. This is something serious. I am going to be so mad when this runs out. Every year, my husband gets me the Augustinus Bader Advent calendar, and this is one of the things that's in them. Last year's calendar was bigger than this year's. Oh, this is the new Dior eye cream. Dior sent this to me, Dior Beauty. I haven't used it yet. I used to use the one in the tube, but this one is good. But I haven't used this in this type of jar. Does that make sense? I think they just repackaged it, but it is good. Holy Grail, Tatcha. Baby, when I tell you the Asians got the skincare game on loud, people think I have naturally like smooth and clear and glowy skin. I do not, okay? I do not. I have dry, dehydrated skin. My skin used to be flaky. I never had acne prone skin. I do get hormonal acne. But I suffer like every black person and every black girl from hyperpigmentation. Okay, like blemishes, etc. And I just have learned to find products that work for me. And I would say what I have right here is very expensive stuff because I want to have like a luxury skincare experience while I'm here. But the two things that I would say, like, this is a splurge and then this is a save. And it's something that like anybody can use, which is the L'Oreal Tripeptide Age Defying Serum. If I don't link it, I'm sorry, but that's the name of it, okay? So you can just buy it on your own. The other one is Caudalie Vino Perfect. These two, I've been using this for years. The other one that's really good is the Clarins Double Serum. I didn't bring it because my husband just got me the new one, but it's like the big jar. So it wasn't really travel friendly. But those are the two like serums. If you want to start your serum game and you want to really like get your serum game up, those are really the two that change the game. They just continue to outperform. Also, you can wait until the Sephora Friends and Family sale before you like purchase the Caudalie one. But I always do a Sephora Friends and Family YouTube video at least once a year. I love beauty. Somebody asked me why didn't I never apply for the Sephora squad. I don't know. I think I need to get over like I don't know. I want to say I'm an overthinker. I think I'm too woke. That's my problem. I would be a much better content creator if I was not as woke as I am. Okay, that's my problem. I'm always like, oh, you should give an opportunity for people who are building their channel and people who want to see themselves doing this in 10 years, who want to start a brand, people that are younger and up and coming, and you know, it's a popularity contest and all this stuff. I was just like, that's for people that are really serious content creators. That's what I was thinking up until a week ago. And now I'm like, I actually don't know much about the Sephora. I just know about the controversy. And I know that I have a few friends that have done it and do it. But get into the skin, okay? Get into the skin. If you take any skincare recommendations from me, please let me know. DM me, comment, let me know, because I would love to know how it's working out for you. Because I always give my friends recommendations. They always take them and they always say they worked out for them. Except for the Augustine Miss Botter, my friend used it. And she was like, she couldn't get over the amount of money she paid. So that's why I was like, girl, you can't, like, girl, you gotta stick to some of the other stuff I was telling you about, girl. And she got the coins, obviously, she purchased it, but she was just like, Tenicka, girl, what? I'm sorry, sister. In my defense, I did warn her, okay? The face is tea. Don't mind the hair. Sometimes you gotta do a little snatch back. No, you don't. Don't let nobody convince you that. Get your hair done, girl. Oh, you see this Kai Collective shirt? I had to hide this from Kennedy. Yeah. Because I knew she would want this shirt. But good morning. We woke up in, you know, an act of war, in the middle of an act of war. I just got out of the shower. I smell so fresh and so clean. The little Necessaire body wash is excellent. Okay, I have them in all the scents. I'm just putting on a little bitty, very little bitty face. I'm going down to breakfast myself. Kennedy's not interested in breakfast. Kennedy is not interested in the speed in which we need to be ready for breakfast, okay? Because it's like 10 something. I know y'all like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. No, it's 10 something. Now, I've been up since 8:30. But do you think I showered and did anything? Girl, now. You know, we're in the nightmare scenario. You know, I have people asking me on Threads and some people on social media, you know, and some people were like, oh, this is why I don't, you know, travel, and this is why I don't do this, and this is why I don't do that. Guys, I have been in Haiti during an uprising and couldn't leave for like 4 or 5 days and had to charter a helicopter to take me to the airport that the front gate was burned down. Okay? I have been in some situations, all right? So it's not like, this is not my first rodeo. I think when you're well traveled, because of like the events around the world and just like different happenings, like you will get stuck in some situations. That's why you have to be nimble and you have to care more about the travel aspect of it, the historical aspect of it, like the dream of traveling more than you do, you know what I'm saying? Like more than you do the aesthetics, if that makes any sense. Now, if this is like, this your one and only PTO, this is your, you know, honeymoon, this is, you know, then I get it. But like, I'm not a novice. This is what happens when I travel. Now, I will say this. This is a lesson for me into like all year. I've been so like, oh, I'm tired of traveling long distance flights. And for me, anything over like 8 hours is a long distance flight. 6-hour flights to London I can do in a heartbeat. I did like 4 times last year, 5 times, 6 times. But you know, traveling to South Africa, which is a flight I usually take, and like taking it straight is like 14 hours, almost 15 hours. And that's where we were going to go. That's where I was like, okay, let's just go to South Africa. Kennedy's like, I want to go to a warm place. I want to do this. I wanted to go to Senegal or South Africa. The only reason why I didn't go to Senegal is because the hotel that I wanted to go to, there were no more rooms. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just save that for another time. Because we've been to Senegal. I didn't have to go to Senegal. Now, one of the reasons why I didn't go to Ghana and South Africa and, you know, the African continent like I usually do is because I didn't go last year. That was my first time not going in December in like 6 or 7 years, because I was like, you know what, I don't want to keep flying back to back like long flights, so I decided not to do it. And then this year I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, but I wanted Kennedy to come with me, and we would have like our first mommy daughter dirty December, just the 2 of us. She's been dirty Decembering since she was like 11 years old, so I was like, oh, this will be just me and her. We're both adults, we're both grown. That's gonna be fun. She was like, oh, my friends are coming to New York. I want to spend time with my friends. So I didn't plan anything. And then when her friends did end up not coming to New York, I thought, okay, well, that sucks because we could have been in Africa. But she was like, oh, well, I still want to go somewhere. Yeah, well, by that time, everything was sky high, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to travel. So I don't know if I want to travel like 13, 14 hours. Let's just go to the Caribbean. And I've been in the Caribbean like 6 times this year. I took the easy way out. I love the Caribbean. I think it's great. It's always a good idea. I would never let this just detract me from going to the Caribbean. But yeah, the Caribbean does get into some mess from time to time, not of their own doing. And it's just unfortunate. Like anywhere in the world that you choose to go to can get into some mess. I'm telling you, as somebody who's been everywhere in the world, you know, airport in Turkey had a terrorist attack. Like, I mean, I done been in some situations. You get what I'm saying? So like, there's no scenario where everything can be absolutely perfect. It just all boils down to luck, honestly and truly. So that's my little spiel when it comes to traveling. This is grossly unfortunate. All the people that are cheering this on, saying that Maduro is a dictator, which he is, okay? We have a dictator. Hello? Y'all forgot? That doesn't mean that this is going to end well. Like, ask all the countries that the United States, Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, where the American military establishment, child, even look at Panama. It's like 30-something years, I think 35 years or 30 years since the U.S. came in and arrested Noriega. This is historical. This is when the United States says they're going to come in and take over a country. Not just take the person out, but now they are going to run the country. Can't run this one. How you gonna run that one? You can't run this one. Come on, somebody, right? And so I try not to get into politics in my vlogs or on my channel at all. Y'all know I used to work in politics. I feel like my record speaks for itself. I don't have to, you know, people shouldn't come to my page trying to figure out like where I stand on the issues. On the left, walk in contradiction, love to shop, be engaged in capitalism, child, and stay on the left. Hello? On the left, you ain't got to worry about where I'm at. Wherever the issue is, I'm somewhere on the left of it. That is where we are, unfortunately. Listen, it's a beautiful day in the Caribbean though. So amazing, so spectacular. It's not the best time to not have a hairstyle that can last 2 or 3 weeks, I'll tell you that. But you know what? We're making the best of it. I was just to Solange last night. You know, I was getting on my daughter's nerves, making her dance, honey. And I was just living life. Because at the end of the day, we are blessed. We are blessed. I don't know what this week is going to bring. Apparently, I'm on the first flight out, which I didn't realize that. And my flight doesn't leave till Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. Today is Sunday. I think my flight is Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday. But listen, we move. What can you do when the politics are happening right before your eyes? Greetings. We have made it to the Westin. We made it to the Westin. We made it. We're back to a little bit of slice of luxury that we're used to. My skin is so greasy. Wait a minute. Let me get me a little napkin, okay? Get a little napkin once I get in that sunlight. The room is cute. It's just 2 beds. Okay, it's 2 beds, and there's my young, I was about to say teen child. Well, I guess she still is a teen. You are still a teen, my love. This terrace, to me, is the cutest part. Okay? Hello? Like, terrace? Hello? Right, the view is spectacular, stunning, everything. Pool is down there, ocean, cliffs. I think we have the whole coastline because all of these are Marriott properties, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, I tried to film my Pat Bow dress for dinner. First of all, the ponytail is dangling off, okay? And the sunlight is gone and I don't have my flash and the pictures look tragic. And I'm like, this dress is too pretty not to film. So I gotta get up and do it in the morning. Oof. Okay, so I have changed. I took that ponytail off, honey. The big curly ponytail because it wasn't working. It wasn't working. It was falling to the ground. I put it on too fast, so I'll probably put it on tomorrow. But let me show you my outfit. Okay, this is my dress. It's from FSS, which is a Nigerian brand. It was, what do you call it? Not made for me, but, well, it was made for me, but it was tailored to me. Only thing about it is, okay, I was like 10 pounds bigger. And because I was 10 pounds bigger, it's like a little bit big on the top, which is crazy. Because I didn't feel like I was losing weight on the top, but I guess I am. But I love it. I love it nonetheless. It has these little like chili peppers. Okay, it's a long dress, which I love, and I can just wear it like this. We're going to a nice restaurant. I'm pretty sure the other people probably won't be that dressed up, but you know what? We don't care. Because it doesn't matter how many times a year I go on vacation. Vacation is always an opportunity to celebrate and to get dressed up, and that's how I feel, okay? I have a little flat on. The dress is to the floor, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I kind of want to put some, like a little bit of gold on. I'll have my key in the bag because, girl, that's real tacky. The outfit. This is the outfit of the day. Kennedy just recorded my outfit and now I'm recording. I'm about to video hers because this is what you do. You see all this stuff? It's a beautiful sunset, but we got to take advantage of it, darling. Ken's got to put her heels on, though. We are headed to Gladys. Okay, this is actually a place that we've been to before, but probably like many years ago. Many years ago, right, Ken?
Yeah, but we both remember it.
Yeah, we both remembered it. Good morning. I'm up with my little scarf on, my shades. I am going to go get some coffee, okay? Because my child is in bed. Y'all would probably think it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's not. I'm back. I had my cold brew. It was actually pretty good. I usually don't drink iced coffee. It's really not my thing, you know? It's like, I don't really get it. I feel like coffee's supposed to be hot. Somebody posed a question on Threads. They were like, would you travel as much if there was no Instagram? And honestly, I would probably travel more. I wouldn't post as much, honestly, if like, I don't know. If I wasn't a creator, I wouldn't post as much because I've been traveling this much since before I was a creator, you know? I didn't post as much. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't as curated, if that makes sense. But if I wasn't a creator, I wouldn't post every single trip because I feel like people are exhausted of it. They're like, it just feels a little unrealistic, especially for a Black woman. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, don't dim your light. It's not necessarily about dimming light, it's just the reality. Just like I'm not trying to be Rosa Parks, you know? I'm not trying to be Rosa Parks. I'm just trying to live my life. That's it. It's not everyday change maker. It's not every day. Some days it's whatever. Joined once again by a hater. Say hey. She's hating on my singing. Okay? We are off to St. John.
One with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with the way
So I talked about this on my Instagram stories, but basically, all of 2025, I went like credit free. So I didn't use any credit cards. I didn't put anything on. I took all my credit cards off of the Shop app, off of everything, like PayPal. None of it was like automated. And I did that because I just felt like I'm trying to have a level of financial awareness for any circumstance in my life. And I say that because I'm gonna be super transparent with y'all. I say that because I feel like I've allowed my husband to manage almost every aspect of my financial future. Does that make sense? Well, that's not necessarily true. He takes care of all of the things, and I feel like I didn't know what I was spending. I don't know how much bills are. And while that sounds cute, it's actually not cute. And I just felt like I was too grown and too big to not know that I am spending an excessive amount of money, and I was relying on my husband to pay those bills. Now, when I say that, I don't mean my husband's footing the 100% bill for me and I'm just so financially irresponsible that I'm just spending all this money. That's not what I mean. I'm saying I had a lack of awareness. Do you know what I'm saying? I genuinely knew, but I really didn't know. And so I took a number of different steps. And one of those steps was to not blindly use a credit card, because I feel like I am more aware when I use my debit card or when I'm using cash. Does that make sense? And so that's what I was trying to do. And I just felt like it wasn't worth it. It's no shade. I felt like it really just didn't make sense. I did it. And I realized that I actually don't have a credit card problem. I'm not carrying debt on my credit cards. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was carrying debt for 2 or for longer than 3 months. Now, my criticism of myself was like, girl, why are you carrying debt longer than 3 months? But in the grand scheme of things, I was like, that's not that bad. I just need to set timers. I just need to be more religious. I just need to, as soon as I put it on a card, I need to pay it. And I need to give myself a week. Even if I'm doing it that day, that's better than using my debit card and cash. And let me tell you why. Because using the debit card, it just was like, My card was in systems that were getting hacked, and they have access to money, lots and lots of money. That's insane. That would take us a long time to get back. I would check into hotels. All the trips I booked last year, all the hotels I checked into, everything was all cash or debit card, and I just felt like, first of all, I didn't get any points on credit cards. And I know this is about to sound like a credit card ad or something, but I'm a person who actually, even before I was a content creator, I utilized my credit card point system. If you know how to use points, I actually used it for flights and all kind of stuff. That's a second point. And then also I use my credit cards for experiences. So we used to do MasterCard experiences, Amex experiences. Amex experiences was one of the first ways that I was able to go to New York Fashion Week. I was just a regular person. Amex sent email offering that as one of their experiences. And you can still utilize it, but it's not, do you understand what I'm saying? You don't get the points, you don't get the upgrades, you don't get the hotel, you don't get as much unless you utilize the card. You can use it and pay it. I'm just like, I wanted to be a big girl and know what's going on in my life and know where I'm spending, where I'm investing, what credit I'm holding, where am I overspending, where am I doing these things. I learned that it wasn't as bad for the amount of money and the lifestyle that we have. I think, I don't know, maybe I just I think I let perception of overspending make me think something that wasn't happening. I don't know. But I learned a lot in the year. I would say I committed to a full year. Sometimes it did. I will say there were times where I wanted to stay at a more expensive hotel, and I was like, oh, I could stay there. But I feel like I do that usually anyway, but I just didn't feel like it was worth it. I didn't feel like it was worth the risk. I would get to foreign countries and stick my ATM in a machine, and literally I have to go call somebody to get my ATM card out, and that's the only card I had on me. Apple Pay, none of that stuff. I didn't have a card on any of those. I had a debit card even on Apple Pay. On the last day of vacation, or the last night, when I tell y'all I do not be wanting to get dressed, but I really do want to put this Diatima on. It's going to eat, but I need to put a face on. I feel like I need a lash, but I really don't have time for lashes. And if I'm going to photograph this, I need to photograph it in like 15 minutes. Life and time, but look at her. Yeah. Oh, she has arrived. She has arrived and the spotlight is on her. I have a question for all the white people out there. Why do y'all be in the lobby with no shoes on at hotels? Like, what's going on? Where's the decorum? Bring back decorum. Anyway, get into the backlist. I gotta put this up. Okay. Sexy Canna. Let me zoom out so y'all can really get into Muv. Sexy Canna. Sexy Canna. Sexy Canna. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I got a little spank on. A little like brown spank because this thing is completely see-through. I feel like it's meant to be like a little topper piece. It's a very Brooklyn piece. Like, you know what I mean? Also, in my photos, I'm going to have the ponytail on. The little curly ponytail. But in real life, girl, the ponytail be slipping and sliding. Do you understand? Slipping and sliding. She's going with a knot. Okay? Yeah. But I feel a little cute. I put a little bit of face on. I haven't worn lashes this whole time. And too damn bad, Grandpa. Too damn bad. Yeah. This the fit. Okay, I told Kennedy my theme for this trip was Big Mama No Kids. Big Mama No Kids. Even though is my kid. Hello? Okay, but it's giving free. Footloose and fancy free. Okay. Little Bioderma wipes. I love these wipes. I saw this girl on TikTok that said she was on Facebook. Oh, was it AI? It might have been AI. But she said she didn't use water at all for her face. Like, girl, what are you using? That's crazy. No water at all? That's insane. And she had really clear skin. And she showed her skincare routine. And I listened to it. But I was not taking advice from her. It's no shade. It gave me genetics. It didn't give me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't give me, she had serious skincare issues and she fixed it. And one of the solutions was that she didn't use water. No, it was all a lie. In the words of Cardi B, it was a lie. It was all a lie. It was a scam. Like, what do these people be selling? I think also people, when they talk about skincare, you have to talk about it from, like, tell me what you had or tell me what your issues are so I know that what you're using is going to work for me. You know what I mean? Like, don't be telling me, oh, this really helped my skin. Help your skin do what? What's wrong with your skin? Tell me so I can know if I got that. And then, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. I'm like, should I do a full skincare? No, I should not do a full skincare and then get in the shower because that defeats the purpose. I will do a cleansing gel, the Augustine's butter, but I'm gonna do that in the shower. So I'm gonna get in the shower, make sure I have my shower gel. When I tell y'all the Caribbean is so good to my skin, it's just like dry skin wear. As soon as I hit New York, I probably have 2 days before my skin starts flaking again. But since I've been here, I've been using the shower oil, which has really helped my skin. I actually use this at home all the time, but I love that it comes in this little set. I should show y'all when I get home. I think I showed in one of my vlogs, but my like packing video, or my toiletries drawers is full of like toiletry stuff, but this is one of my main staples. Okay, this Sol de Janeiro shower oil is so good. If you have dry skin, it's really good. It's honestly one of my favorite scents from them. And their new scent that they just came out with, which I think, yeah, Kennedy brought on her trip. So this one, the Rosa Charmosa. This is the one. I wish they had this in a shower gel. Can we get this scent in a shower oil, please? Thank you. Okay, first of all, got out of the shower and used this Vaseline Cocoa Glow. This is almost gone. It was worth it. I was gonna do the Fenty, but I'm like, I'm going to bed. I should save that for the daytime. I feel like my Fenty is popping out. I don't think you can get this anymore. I think it's sold out and ain't coming back. I know it was limited edition. Yeah, it was limited. So that's kind of depressing. I have some Augustine's butter essence. Do I want to use that tonight? I need to use all my serums. Tonight is a night for serums. The L'Oreal, y'all know how much I love the L'Oreal, okay? Talked about that more than a few times. This is my hands down favorite L'Oreal product. And the smell is not overwhelming. That's one of the things I love. Give me an overwhelming smell. Caudalie, which I love. Love a good Caudalie. Forever product. I will use this forever. If they discontinue this, I'm going straight to their farm in Bordeaux and I'm staging a one-woman protest because don't play with me. This helps with hyperpigmentation so much. Not hereditary hyperpigmentation. So around my eyes or my eyelids, I have hereditary hyperpigmentation. I mean like hyperpigmentation from pimples and that type of stuff. So you see how like, I feel like my skin is really clear. That is from the Caudalie. It helps with hyperpigmentation. Of course, you have to use sunscreen. You must use sunscreen. This is also really good. It's 8th Day. I don't know if I've ever talked about this one. It's getting low, it's getting low, it's getting low. But I also mix this with my skincare. Or like my moisturizer sometimes when I'm being lazy. But I love this. And I alternate between this one and the clearance. All these are very expensive. I just feel like I'm aging and so I really can't play around with skincare. You know what I mean? Like, now is not the time to play and be cheap. Now is not the time. Oh, this is the Dior Collagen. I haven't used the new one. Oh no, this is the one I use. I haven't used the one in the pan. So I'm like, girl, this don't seem brand new. This seems used. Also, I need some Q-tips so I can get like this eyeliner. I can really get this eyeliner from up under my eyes. Okay. When I tell you, I be doing a dot of that Tatcha. Because that Tatcha It feels so good to master skincare. Like, you know how people do those things on TikTok with their like things that I find incredibly chic? I find people who have mastered their skincare routines incredibly chic. Like, they have found out how to clear their skin. Like, people doing all this stuff before they clear their skin. Like, I just feel like clear your skin. Speaking of which, my girlfriend, she said one time in the group chat, she was like, I don't know what it's called, tummy tuck? I think it's called tummy tuck, but she got a tummy tuck back in the day. And she was saying, why people walking around with all that stomach, going on vacations, they doing all this, when you need to take care of your stomach and get a tummy tuck. I'm like, girl, now you done got a tummy tuck, sister. I love her damn, that's my bestie. But I'm like, girl, some girls like their stomach. Hello? All right? Free the tummy. Free the tummy, free the tummy. Free the tummy, free the tummy. I just feel like getting a tummy tuck or any plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery, that is your preference. That doesn't mean that what you do to your body is, you know, now that should be the standard for other people. And she don't either. She was just joking. In all fairness, like, she was just joking. And she's like super, you know, she's like, she understands like how fatophobia is dangerous and all these things. But I do hear like a lot of conversation about that. Is like, you know, once people get work done, then they're telling other people what they should get done. Like, bro, cosmetic surgery is elective for a reason. Let people do what they want to do. That doesn't mean that it's a social marker or a status symbol, or just because they have acquired some level of wealth, now they can't be insert whatever you think they shouldn't be. Like, the girls like their tummies. Okay? Period. It is our last day. I decided to put on this top. I've had this top for so long. I love these shades. I love a high quality, affordable shade. Like, these were $50, but I feel like they go on sale. And sometimes they're like $40. And they're like high quality. Like luxury. Okay? High quality. I am up getting coffee solo. This top is so cute. I tightened it and it just made all the difference. Also, I will say this hotel is very crowded, like extremely crowded, but it's actually nice, right? Like, it's hard to go from here to a boutique resort. I'm sorry for the wind. But I mean, from a boutique resort to here, because this is like a mainstream resort. I actually prefer the Marriott properties too. My husband loves Marriott. He's a Marriott loyalist, Marriott and Delta, okay? This is I actually really like this, because there are pockets of this hotel that you can be in and it not feel as big as it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I like. Also, because the 3 Marriott properties are together, you can hop between the 3 with just the shuttle, which is cute. I can get with that. I just want the record to reflect that I got Kennedy to the smoothie for breakfast while I'm having this very dry coffee. But don't worry, there's 2 straws. Right. Very good. Going back with this hot and cold is not very good. Also, we have late checkout till 12, which should be standard checkout. That should just be regular checkout, I feel like. Yeah, but they said this airport is about to be chaotic. God bless us. We must be blessed. Let's say a prayer. Amen. What? Oh, you didn't?
I wasn't even ready.
You got to be ready for Jesus immediately. My God, today. Immediately.
Wait, hold on.
Amen. Did you get one?
Amen.
Okay. The prayer warriors better be out tonight. I need to call my mama. She's a prayer warrior. Oh, she don't know which straw is hers. Mine's probably the one with the lip gloss. Brown lip gloss. Did you have lip gloss on? Girl, not you looking at me crazy and you came out of my body.